crazy. So I have to look for a good setup. Now, based on the 1 minute, I see green cloud. I work my way back to another time frame. I see green cloud. I see green cloud. I see green cloud. I didn't check the 15. Sorry. This is part of my confirmation. Y'all think this is like whatever. Do you know that a 6-year-old can do this? Walk his way back and forth. And since there's all that green cloud, the 1 minute has to go green, and it already did its little pullback. This one, friends, I would pounce now. That's what I would do. Because I see green on all the others. I already see the pullback happen, okay? And all I happen to do is jump on here at the right time. I've already seen some little red candles. The second candle, I'm in the game. Now, use caution. I've traded it a while, so I already know Mexican peso will move real quick. It'll give you a couple little candles to throw you off, stop you out, confuse you, drive you crazy. But if you see green on all of these time frames, that's plenty of confirmation. But hopefully somebody else is in the trade with you. You're not making your own understanding out of this. And now you can see that this green opened on top of my signal line. You got a little bit of run you can grab here before this crazy pullback happens again. Remember, with these pairs, if you're not greedy, you're going to love them, okay? Because just in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes or so, you got a nice 20-pip move. So if you're scared and you're on demo or real and you don't know what in the world you're doing, and you got in on a nice entry, you know, hopefully you waited for a red candle and then you got in. Hopefully you got in somewhere around here, because if you get in now, you will be getting in on the price way in the world up here. You're never getting in on this, okay? The market, the brokers have these spreads that they play the game with you with, okay? I pay attention to those. And if I get in this pair, let me look real quick. This is Mexican peso. And under Mexican peso right now, the spread, friends, is, just kidding. Okay. Now I'll pull it up, say. The spread is 800. So you don't want to jump in this game unless you know what you're doing. That's my point. I see Mexican peso and ZAR going to do a little bit of pulling back, and they're going to be a bullish move. Okay? Bullish, bullish, bullish. Pay attention to them in the morning, preferably over than now. But you could trade it now. They move all stinking day. Check off Mexican peso. I got to speed up. I'm losing my time. I got to see GJ. I got to see GJ. GJ is breaking the cloud on the 1 minute. We don't look there first. We look on the 4. The 4 is big time red. You can skip marking charts when you get good at eyeballing it. So does the 1 hour. Big time red. So does the 30 minute. Big time red. So does the 15. Little bit of red. Not a lot, but a little. Plenty enough. You can skip the 5 if you want, but sometimes it helps to see where a pullback is. The 5 showing me a pullback, and then it's going to, guess what? It's red. So after this little whatever, expect it to keep dropping. Then I go to the 1 minute, and I see there's not really any red going on. What's going on with the 1 minute? What's up with him? I mean, the usual. It's showing you the pullback. See, some of you, I look on the other time frames, you know, and I get confused because the cloud is showing me something. Can I do a Bill Cosby voice? The cloud is showing me something on, you know, the lower time frame, and the higher time frame doesn't really show the same thing. Well, yeah, the 1 minute is going to show you the impulse and the correction a lot quicker. Impulse, correction. Impulse, bigger correction. And it may even correct somewhere in this area here. It could even go here. But guess what? Because the higher time frames is telling me sell, it will sell. And it's about to do it now. So why I'm on the 1 minute? I got to make sure I get in where I fit in. Or I can't make it fit in this type of situation. You don't want to do that. Even if it's GJ, you still want to get in without this drawdown. You don't want to be playing around.com. So this pair is safer. If you mistime it, just pay attention that the cloud here is pretty small compared to this red. I need to see 2 or 3 red candles, preferably a big one, a nice size one open underneath this signal line. You do this with all pairs. It doesn't matter what you're trading. It doesn't matter what you like. This works for all pairs. Now I'm on gold. Gold is flatlining on the 4 hour. I don't see nothing. Squish cloud. I also see on the 1 hour, green cloud is closing the gap. On the 30-minute, it's going to green already. Therefore, this guy and the cross, it's going up. Now, a good thing I was saying about the signal line is you want to see this signal line, if you like it, you want to see it break past your 2 signal lines here, your TK lines. If it breaks past, usually it's going to keep moving upward, FYI. If it breaks down below your signal lines, then usually it's a sell. That's a good thing to pay attention to, okay? And based on the 30-minute, let me see what 15 says. I got to have a huddle with all my friends. They're doing a nice pullback, and looks to me that it's a crazier pullback on the 5-minute, and it's even crazier. The reason the 5-minute has such a wicked pullback is because the 1-minute has a lot of selling pullback. You see it? So here's what you do. It's correcting. This is gold. It's correcting. You cannot get in this for the buy unless you're sure the sell is over. I don't see anything showing me any direction other than 15, 30-minute. The 1 hour acts as if it wants to buy in a minute. Now here's enclosure. Now I want to answer your questions. Actually, that's a lie. I got to look at oil too. You can jump off whenever. I don't have a gun to your head. I'm sharing my free time, so you can do as you wish. Now, here's my thing. This is why a lot of us have drawdown. You see, you would have saw these higher time frames, and many traders, they say, oh, I see the buy happening right now on the 1 hour, or the 30-minute or the 15, get in now. And you get in, okay? You get in, and the reason you're in drawdown is this is negative, and this is gold. This is negative 75 pips. Negative in the wrong direction. I can't be getting in on that for a buy right now. It's not the time. You would have wished you got in the buy here, and then you would have endured this little pullback. Otherwise, I got to wait for this to balance out and give me something good, like it's trying to do now. So always pay attention to the 1 minute, no matter your trading style. You can enter a swing trade and not be so negative if you learn how to enter on the right time frame using the Heikin-Ashi candles and things like this. Or if you're a typical trading candle trader, cool, leave that up. Look for your double tops, your double bottoms, and all of that jazz. And notice that, if it's opening and closing equally, you can call out your little teacups and buttercups or whatever you use for signals. I don't do none of that stuff. I notice them. I don't pay attention to those things. Okay? I only pay attention to price action on purpose, so you'll get fooled. I pay attention to support and resistance. So lastly, my friend, oil. Oil has been funny, boy, real funny. This is a ridiculous downtrend on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 4. Ridiculous downtrend. This is why you should mark the support and resistance. Your cloud is your guide. Do not use all of your guesstimations. Off the cloud alone, you'll be fooled. It's still underneath my line. Therefore, it lets me know that this is oil we're looking at on the 1 hour. This is due for a bump against that line as I see a green line pointed upward. See? It's due for a bump. It wants to go sideways. Now I'm going to go to the 30-minute, and I can see that it's already pointing down. I'm probably not going to get that bump action that I thought. Bump action. And so then on 15, look at it. It's going down, baby. Yo Street in the Range Rover. Look, it never even passed my orange. It never even passed my hot pink line. Never passed. Oil is on a tremendous downtrend. It is on a tremendous downtrend. Do you see it? Look at the pattern that it makes. Consolidation, drop. more consolidation, similar pattern is this. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to drop. With that, folks, I am done running my mouth.